Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I just thought I would talk to you about mental health and infertility because they go hand in hand.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go.
So first I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on with me and what's going on with us in our home. We lost my mom the day after Thanksgiving. And now it's in February. I feel like I was able to deal with that, or well, I feel like I was able to kind of ignore it almost for a long time. For the most part, I was able to stay busy and occupied, which helped like tremendously, even though it like just postponed everything. And suddenly, like the last month or so, it has been like an unbearable feeling, especially going through the infertility as well. It's been like an unbearable feeling of like suffocation almost. It's just like unreal how crazy it is. So, you know, of course there's other relationships that kind of suffer from that, and that doesn't make it easier either. And then, you know, like it's affecting everything. And so isolation, you're like, you can't sleep. Like there's sometimes when I feel like I either all I want to do is sleep or I can't sleep at all. It just depends. Or if that's all you can think about. I feel like there's been a lot of like extreme anxiety with it. Like just where I'll either be in a panic for no reason, or I feel like I just cry for no reason. And I know there is a reason, but it's just hard, you know? So I also feel sometimes like I'm just so quick to anger, so easily angry, and, you know, like wondering why. You know, definitely trouble concentrating. I feel like you might as well throw that out the window because it's not happening like at all. And I already had ADD. I mean, I have ADD already. With infertility, you can't take concentration medicine. So my ADD is like through the roof. It's just really hard, and you need to take care of yourself because nobody else is going to take care of you. And something I really urge all of you guys to do if you're struggling is go seek help. Right now, I'm in the beginning stages of that help, which I'm so fortunate to have. And we're working on just different stuff just different coping stuff. I'm hoping I have another appointment tomorrow, and I'm hoping that helps further along, but it's difficult. It's not a cliche, and people understand, even though it's really embarrassing, or it feels embarrassing, or it feels like, you know, like you're weak or something. And, you know, you're not used to being that type of person that like needs help, or somebody who can't have it together. And so I urge you to seek help. 2020, my mom had 2 strokes in May, and one was minor and the second one was a massive stroke. She was pretty like very significantly affected by the second stroke. She could barely like wiggle her fingers on her right hand, and that was pretty much it. She had her mind, but well, mostly had her mind. There was some funny stuff that she would say, but for the most part, like she had her mind, but she didn't have her body. So we always used to say like it was the complete opposite of her dad, who had Alzheimer's, because he had total function of his body, but he didn't have any part of his mind. He lost his mind. And so she was kind of the complete opposite. the second stroke, then she was at the hospital. They tried doing like therapy and stuff like that, and then they ended up, there wasn't any progress really, and so then they ended up sending her to a nursing home, and we lost my mom the day after Thanksgiving of 2020. And right now it is February, the beginning of February, and I feel like for the most part, the rest of November, all of December, I was able to completely kind of occupy myself and make it so that way it was okay. You know, you're so busy and you just try to keep everything full and busy and completely like you're okay, you know, and you occupy your brain and you make it so that way everything is fine. And then the month of January hit and there's nothing going on, and then it just hits you like in the worst way, and fertility treatments started happening, and it's like, oh my goodness, you know, all these things are happening, and you know, you just don't feel like, I guess you just, yeah. So I started to feel like I was suffocating a little bit, and I think a lot of anxiety, which I'm not used to anxiety really. Depression runs in my family and stuff like that. You know, I don't take anything for that, but like, you know, I'm not used to the whole anxiety thing. And there's been a few times when it's just like I feel like I can't breathe, and like, you know, you just feel like your whole world is coming in and like there's nothing you can do about it. And so I guess long story short is, if you're going to spend this much time and this much energy on making sure that your body is ready, like it just got to a point that I was like, you know what? I'm spending all this time making sure that my body is ready, and I'm doing acupuncture, I'm dieting, I'm, you know, all this stuff. I need to make sure my mind is ready too. The thing that sucks, my husband's mom passed away a month after we got married, and then my mom passed away last year. Trent and I have been married for 4 years, so like going through infertility and like knowing like that your mom's not gonna be there just sucks that my kids won't have grandmas. I guess what I'm here to say is we do everything to take care of our bodies when we're going through infertility. We take supplements to help our bodies. We do acupuncture. We go see fertility doctors. We do all these things to help our bodies and our physical bodies. And we need to take care of our mental health as well, because that is just as important. So if you are struggling with anything, I urge you to go see somebody. The help that I have received has been tremendous and huge. I'm so grateful for everybody in my life. Confide in friends and family. They have been amazing support systems for me. And seek a counselor or somebody like that that you can talk to, even if it is just a friend or a family member. And then I urge you to maybe try to check out a support group that it just feels like there's so many things that are bothering you at any given time, and it just feels like you can't handle them all, and like the weight of the world is just pressing down and you just can't breathe, and it's just so I'm gonna go see somebody, or while I'm seeing somebody, and just, yeah, friends and family. And then another thing I'm trying to do, which is easier said than done, of course it's easier said than done, is self-care, self-love. I'm trying so hard to stay kind of semi like busy and occupied and all of that, but it is so hard. It is so hard to like fill your day up with stuff when all you want to do is just sit and like sulk. Hopefully like this helps somebody. It's not easy, it's tough, it's uncomfortable to talk about, especially because you feel weak, which is what I felt like for the last 2 weeks. I think my siblings are like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can even talk to her, because one minute she's like okay, and the next minute she's a bawling blubbery mess. Other videos will be much more happy than this. I just thought I needed to express the raw details of just how much this sucks and how it's not any fun. And this is real life, you know, people do lose their family, like people lose people all the time. I've been very fortunate to not have a whole lot of loss in my life, and you know, like great friends and family. So I urge you to count on them and find your strong place and go from there. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.